Oh, hello. Morbo the Annihilator here.
Hello everybody, Morbo the Annihilator here, and today I'm going to talk to you about parts. Now parts are used to upgrade your ships. Now there are 4 different parts. If you want to see which parts, if you have any that are not on ships, you go to your storage, and from there you go to parts, and there you can see the bulkheads, armor belt, fire control tower, or bows that are not on your ships. Okay, so some ships have the ability to have 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, or 4 parts. So on this one here, when you go to upgrade on a Mutsu, you can see it can have 4 parts: a bulkhead, armor belt, fire control tower, or bow. So if you click on one, it gives you the ability to upgrade it. That's if you have one available to you. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to cruiser. And you'll see on this one that I've already added a fire control tower, a 4-star one, and it's already been upgraded to gold. So you have an armor belt here. So if you click on the armor belt, to upgrade it, you need, of course, all the parts: the aluminum, silicone alloy, metal, and an alloy. And with that, you click on upgrade. Now make sure you have lots of silver to upgrade, because these ones get very expensive in silver to upgrade. So I can upgrade to 1, 2, upgrade again, and as I upgrade, it unlocks these. See how this one just unlocked, and this one unlocks at level 8. So I'll keep upgrading it here, as long as you have parts to upgrade. Now it uses the anti-rust paint. So I upgrade again, and I can upgrade again, and you'll see how these numbers are changing. Now that it's at level 8, it's been upgraded again, and I need fiber filter plates, so I can upgrade it again. Now you can see just for one upgrade it's 5 million silver here, and this is at 9, and then I can upgrade it to 10. It reaches maximum at 10. Okay, so with this now we can turn around and look at modifying it. So right now you see it says bilge pump, live at war, and bilge pump. So if we go underneath modify here, it can tell us that we need a high compression pump in order to modify these. So right now we want to see what they are. So these are all the different ones that are available. You see it says live at war is one I own, and the current range is 5 to 15, which is the maximum. It was at a lower range before I upgraded it. I want to see what it is, so I can click on this. When landing a main battery or torpedo hit, you have 0.45% chance to recover 500 hit points. Chances are stackable. And to see what the bilge pump was, when you suffer a leakage from an attack, there is a 7.5% chance to remove all fires on board. Okay, so if I want these or not want these, this is where I can decide. Okay, so I want to also look, you might want to see which ones, maybe this one. For every hit you'd sustain, your armor will increase by 0.4% for 60 seconds. Okay, or maybe perseverance. For every hit you'd sustain, recover 15 hit points. Lightning speed. For every hit you sustain, your speed will increase. Convoy specialist. There's a 6% chance to recover 5,000 hit points when a cruiser torpedo hits its targets. Now, this one's actually very good, and it's specifically for cruisers. So what I can do is I can go back here, and if I want to, I can lock one of these, and that way it will not change, right? If I lock 2, then it will, 2 of them won't change. Or I can lock all 3, right? Now, to lock them, of course, you need more. So I don't want any of these, so I'm going to just do this, and I'm going to say that I can replace, and it's going to replace them all. Or sorry, that's how you replace your parts, if you want to be able to put on a part. So if I say modify, it's going to change, and bilge pump actually went up from 5 to 6. Spontaneous combustion drive went up to 7. Armor reinforcement went up to 7. Now I need more high compression pumps in order to modify them. If the warship is on fire, its maximum speed will increase by 0.2%. Armor reinforcements, increase armor by 3% for 20 seconds when hit points fall below 30%. It can only be triggered once per minute. Okay, so remember, if you don't want them to change, when you're going to click on the modify, make sure to lock them. Your other option is also refining. Now here, you need, in this case, it's a carbon fiber torch gun in order to modify. So if I want to modify, say, one of them, that means currently, see, this is 6 to 7, or 5 to 15 and it's at 6, 5 to 15 and it's at 7, 5 to 15. So let's lock, we're going to say, we're going to, because we wanted it to modify, so let's just refine once. You'll see now it's 7, 6, and 7, right? So say, refine again. I've got lots of silver to do this with. I got 6, 8, and 8 now. Now remember, you can also go down. See how this went from 8 down to 5. This one's at 8, this one's at 7. So I can refine again. Oh, this one's at 11, which is pretty good for armor reinforcement. So if I lock this one, and I do this again, this is 6, this is 11, and this is 5. And if I refine, I'm now at 8, and this 11 didn't change, it's still locked. And this is at 6. So I can go again. I can get 7 and 6. Oh, I got a 10 here. So let's say I'm going to lock that one. And, oh, there's a 10 for my bilge pump. So I'm going to leave these because these ratings are somewhat pretty good. I can keep going because I have lots of parts, and it's silver that you need lots of too. Okay. Oh, you wanted to also see for gold or chance refinement 10 times. Okay, so you can also refine that way because it's orange or better, right? So if I say, okay, well, I'll leave the bilge pump on thing. Now it needs 3 per each one because I'm only doing 1 here, which is kind of backwards when you only need 1 if you're doing all 3. See if we can go 10 to 15. If you suffer a leakage from attack, now it's 13.75% chance to remove all fires on board. Well, that's just okay, but if the warship is on fire, its maximum speed will increase by 0.275 knots. And my armor reinforcements increase armor by 4.5% for 20 seconds when hit points fall below 30. Can only be triggered once per minute. Okay, so that's basically how you can do it. So remember, you can do your upgrading, which is where you can also replace it in. To replace it, I need another armor belt. So if you have a warship, oops, we'll go back here, and I want to replace my armor belt with another armor belt, say if I get a 4-star, I have to go into the armor belt and click on replace. That's also the only way you can remove it, because once the armor belt is on a ship, it can only be removed once it's been replaced with another one. So remember that, very important, which ships you're going to put your armor belts or your fire control towers or your bulkheads or your bows on. Okay, so hopefully everyone has understood how to do this with the parts. Thank you.